Ha ha ha. Wait for it.
Ready?
Margaret.
Hello everybody and welcome to the segment we like to call Game Scope. We will be talking all things gaming, streaming and YouTube.
Speaking of gaming, let's discuss some of the most popular games for live streams, shall we? Let's start with Dota 2. Chances are you've heard of League of Legends or World of Warcraft, right? If you say no, I'll assume you've been living under a rock for the rest of your life. Well, anyway, just take a seat and listen carefully. Good old Bio is here to show you the error of your ways and set you on a path to righteousness. Me again. Okay, so if you don't know what Dota is, I'll explain it real quick. It's essentially a MOBA game, that's multiplayer online battle arena for those who aren't familiar with terms. It's basically a strategy game. Essentially, you choose 3 heroes and a main hero to battle with. Depending on their stats, you'll be assigned a role. For example, if you choose Phantom Assassin, which you totally should because she's the best, then you'd be assigned a role of a carrier. This is pretty self-explanatory. You carry the team towards the end and they're entirely dependent on you, no pressure. You earn money as you go along so you can customise your hero, armour, companions, abilities and so forth. Honestly, it's like brain training on a DS but with better artwork. Speaking of, you see the design? Amazing, right? Well, you have the talented Ice Frog to thank for that. It probably resembles other MOBA games, such as Warcraft 3, and recent strategy games, even on the iPad, but that's because they take inspiration from each other. Then again, we all know that Valve released games with similar styles, take Ark Survival and Rust for example.
Wait. If you want to talk about cool designs, then you should definitely check out Subnautica. It's a game that only has just become popular now because of the help of popular YouTuber Sips. If you like Minecraft, Rust or any building survival game, then Subnautica is the game for you. It's an amazing futuristic underwater game where you have to learn to survive by yourself in the sea. To be able to survive, you would need to adventure out and find fragments to be able to build the machines you need. There are many alien-like creatures while you swim around, which can be a danger to you, so you have to craft weapons and be careful. Wondering where you can get this game? Well, you can go on the popular gaming community site Steam, where you can buy this game for £14.99 and install it to your PC. This is also good because it's an early access game. This means that the game develops while you're playing it. Thinking this game sounds cool? Well, it's about to get even more interesting because this game allows you to play with the Oculus Rift, which is a pair of goggles that allows you to see through the eyes of the character.
Yeah, okay, I'll admit that Subnautica is a good game, but that's not the point. Dota is free to play, so grab it while you can. It's great and easy to watch, and especially good for live streaming. I definitely suggest you play it several times before you stream it though, as it takes roughly 120 games before you actually get the hang of it. It might sound like a lot of time and effort, but let's be real, us gamers don't really get out much.
So it's back to me. Earlier I mentioned the YouTuber Sips, who is in fact the real guy, the best guy. I for one saw him playing this game and immediately wanted to play it myself, but I couldn't because of technical issues. Sips has uploaded 23 episodes of this game and an average of 300,000 views per episode. Sips is definitely the guy to watch if you want to see a gameplay of this game, because you can play it, because he will always make you feel like you're included because he says like, we should do this and we should do that. And he will always take into account the viewers' comments. He gave a review of this game and you can hear it here.
The Sidemen are named as one of the biggest YouTuber groups in the UK. There are 7 of these jokers in the group: Harry Rotashaw, Ethan Bazinga, Josh Zerka, Simon Mini Minter, Toby or Toby Dizzle, and probably the most famous of the group, KSI. They formed on October 19, 2013, where individually they play games of FIFA and do competitions with each other. They have done so many forfeits which can be grim or very painful, but most of the time it's completely ballistic, especially JJ. Harold is one of the biggest rages alongside KSI. Harry has a reputation on FIFA destroying most of his chairs whilst playing, mainly because he is pretty bad at the game, but he has jammy pat luck. Another game that they play is Grand Theft Auto 5. Ethan hates this game, and he knows why, when he comes across the most wet waves. Over the years, the group have been to several gaming events such as Insomnia, where they meet up with fans, take pictures, sign autographs and that. Then they have their time on the stage to do a Q&A with the audience, just like any other YouTuber really.
Earlier I mentioned, game commentating has become so popular on YouTube that most subbed YouTube channel is of gaming content, which is in fact PewDiePie. Even if you haven't watched him, you've probably heard of him, but today he's not who I want to talk about. I want to talk about the YouTube channels that are not as well known, which are Hat Films. They are a channel that consists of 3 people: Alex, also known as Al Smithy, Chris, who is known as Trot, and Ross. Well, his in-game name is just digits and letters. Inside reference because I'm a massive fan. Hat Films started off just playing Minecraft at university and then uploaded their content onto YouTube, not thinking much of it. And then they got discovered and started making the Minecraft update trailers for all the new mods. They started going to conventions, gaining more subs, and then a popular YouTube channel with over 1 million subs, the Yogscast, asked them to join their community, and they accepted. Since then, they've become more known with over 800,000 subscribers and have been able to attend more conventions like Comic-Con, EGX, Insomnia, and loads more. They have even been said to be the One Direction of YouTube, says the Gadget Show. Now, someone stop me from talking about them because I could be here for days.
Speaking of the Yogscast, let me tell you a little bit about how they started and what they did to become so successful. Lewis Bringy and Simon Lane are 2 best friends who created the Yogscast, also known as Ye Old Goon Squad. It's a popular phrase in World of Warcraft if you're not a loser like they are. They began releasing content in 2008, which mainly consisted of World of Warcraft gameplay. After having become so successful in a short amount of time, the Yogscast were contacted by their friends and asked to help them set up YouTube channels of their own. This went on to create the Yogscast network, now referred to as a Yog family. This network originally consisted of Simon Lane, the creative director, Lewis Brinley, managing director, Mark Turpin, the CEO, and 4 content creators: Hannah Rutherford, Paul Sykes, Chris Levatz, and Duncan Jones. It wasn't until early May of 2011 that the Yogscast became a registered company. Lewis, Simon and Hannah were sharing a home office in Reading, where they recorded, edited and planned all of their content together. However, here they are in Bristol, a couple of years later, with 32 employees who all work hard to create quality content and successful YouTube gaming videos.
Okay, enough of them, Jamie. It's time to talk about Gary's Mod, also known as Gmod. This game is great. It has so many different mods to play on, like Prop Hunt, Trouble in Terrorist Town, Murder, and loads more. When I explain these games to you, you're probably going to be thinking, what the hell is she talking about? But trust me, they are so much fun to play. Okay, so Prop Hunt is a game where you are separated into teams, hunters and props. The hunters are blind while the props team disguise themselves into actual props, while the hunters have to find them and kill them. Great, right? Trouble in Terrorist Town and Murder are quite similar. There is someone who is a terrorist or murderer, and everyone has to try and find out who it is before they kill everyone. If you're interested and want to buy this game, you can also get it on Steam for £6.99, but you would need to download certain things for the mod packs, which are free. This game is definitely a game where you need to talk to people over Skype, for example, because then you can talk to each other about who they think it is and deceive them, and it's just a whole lot more funnier.
Some of the most popular games on consoles are really big hits by selling millions of copies each year when it's released. FIFA is one of them, definitely, as it is the most popular football game in the world, and I don't mean American. Even though it can be really easy to piss you off to the max and destroy your controller, it is one addictive game. It's been around since 1993 and it is approved, don't get me wrong, but there's always been something not right. I wonder what. But I'll give it to EA, they do make the game very interesting. The draft mode is the most competitive game mode to date. You build a team out of a selection of players in each position. You can have the best team on the game, as YouTubers around the world will be trying to get a 190 to 192 foot draft and still lose in the first round and win crappy packs. Ultimate Team is another big feature to FIFA. The game mode consists of you winning coins through divisions and building a mental squad from buying players from the transfer market and battle the 10 divisions. Yes, 10 divisions is so much effort. With Ultimate Team, the aim of the game is to get coins. Most English YouTubers, before they talk in their videos, they talk about buying coins from online sellers. Doing this allows people to spend a horrendous amount of money to build a big team. I think this has killed the game quite a bit as you come up against an opponent who have a high rated squad and players in every position in Division 9.
He's got to talk about Call of Duty. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I need to talk about Rust,
Okay, she has. Yeah,
but I don't know if we have time for that.
Yeah.
Oh, well do. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Name the best first-person shooter on consoles. The Call of Duty saga is the most memorable game for having the best campaigns and insane online games. The game started in World War II and developed into modern-day war to the completely technological future with robots and everything. They've got a bit mad, if I'm honest. We might as well be playing Star Wars. However, a popular game mode is, of course, Nazi Zombies. The mode was first introduced on Call of Duty World at War, where you play endless rounds of zombies until you run out of ammo and your brain gets eaten. Oh well, they have now taken it to extreme lengths by doing rituals and collecting parts over the map. Don't really know why, but I guess it's kind of fun, I guess. The Call of Duty saga is a very successful game, but in my opinion, they're going a bit too far in the future. I think another World War II game will do Triarch and Infinity Ward a favour to make up for all these gadgets that they have to go through and just kick out old school. The game that sold the most is Modern Warfare 3, however the biggest sale increase was from World at War with 11 million copies sold to Modern Warfare 2 where the game sold 25 million. Black Ops 3, the latest game, was their biggest fail.
Okay. We hope this helps you understand the depths a YouTuber goes into to become successful, and maybe this will inspire you to do the same. Like my fellow Hat Film fans would say, good day.
Bye.
Good day.
Good day.